Hi, welcome back to Show and Sell. My name is Scott. In this video, it's actually it's the second part of two videos. This is part two. I sent off 50 cards to have them graded at PSA. As of the shooting of this video, I received all 50 back about less than a week ago. I just finished shooting a video with the first 25 cards, and if you missed that video, you can go to my channel and look it up. But I showed you all 25. This is part two, the second 25, and well, let's jump into it and see what I got. Well, not starting off strong in the second half. First card that I pulled was a 6. Really not starting off strong, a 5 and a 6. I do not see why this got a 4 compared to the others. Maybe there's something on the surface. Oh, I do see it in the light. There's a curling, I think, down here, or a slight bend. Do me a favor, if you've watched this far into the video, hit like. But if you didn't like the video, also hit like. Just go down to the comments and tell me why. It's the only way I'm going to learn. Back to the video. little heavy on those sixes. Well, the last card kind of low to go out on, but there we have it. I just wanted to do a final count with this set of 25. The final count, I had 6 9s, 5 8s, 3 7s, 7 6s, 3 5s, and 1 4. And the 4 that I got there on the end, the rookie card of Kobe, it has 2 bad corners. I must have just pulled from the wrong. I do remember it being rather late the evening that I did this submission, so that was my fault. If I had noticed that, I wouldn't have bothered to send that card in. But that's it. Before we get into the numbers, a little backstory on how where I got the data from, where I looked up, where I did my research. I went to the Collects app, COLLX. I went to sportscardpro.com, and I went to eBay. eBay was slightly different over the other two, the app and Sports Card Pro, in that because I have a store, I have access to 3 years of data. Wherever possible, I would look for the card that I had in the grade that I received. And if for some reason that was not possible, and in several places it wasn't, I did my best to find the nearest grade or the nearest sold in whatever grade to my card, and then I would kind of guess based on the data that I did have access to. So more than part one, these numbers are a little more iffy. I will say that I received two comments on part one. The first comment was very helpful, and it basically made a couple of good suggestions, but the one that stuck with me was, in this video, if a card received a low grade, and I think maybe it's worth 15, maybe I should give the raw value as well. You know, and it makes sense, because if a card is worth 10, but the ungraded card actually sells for more, that's probably data that would be useful to some collectors. And I'll try and give that where applicable. And to that commenter, thank you very much. Today I received another comment. How did it go? LOL. Somebody spent $1,000 on cards that weren't worth it. Well, I guess that's true, in that I spent $1,000. Were they worth it or not? Well, if you saw part one, technically they were worth it. I did come out on the positive side. If I was just going by the cards that I'm going to show you here, maybe not as much. But let's jump into it. The first card, 1993 Ultra Inside Outside number 4. It received a 6, and I think it's probably worth about $9. Ungraded, I think it's probably worth about right about the same, actually. A couple of the sites had it a little more. One had it $1 or $2 less, but yeah, I would say probably it's just a $9 card in that grade. Number 2, 1997's SP Authentic, number 23. It received an 8. I think it's worth about $30. 1993's Ultra Inside Outside, again, number 4. I received a 5. Again, in this value, that it's a low card. I think it's probably, there's no more value, not really any less value, right about a 9. You know, if it was $1 more or less, wouldn't surprise me. Number 4 was 1996 Skybox Premium, number 55. It received an 8. I think it's worth about $30. Number 5, 1996 Stadium Rookies 2. The card number was R9. It received a 4. And this is an example of, I think probably raw, it's about a $17 card. In a 4, I think it's probably worth about $15. I actually lost money just having it graded. Not even excluding the fee, just the fact, like I think I would have to crack it open to make that extra $2. Not going to, but number 6, 1996 Fleer Metal, number 137. It received a 6. It's about a $15 card, and again, it's probably a $19 or a $20 card raw. So again, not a good grade. Alexa, stop. It's just a good example of a card. I lost about $4 getting it graded when I received a 6. 1997's Hoops Talking Hoops, number 15. It received a 9. This one was surprising because I think it's only worth about $20, and it's one of the there's not a lot of data on this card. Collects had it at like $22. Sports Pro had it at like $150. One site that I saw had it raw at like $34. I just don't think it's a valuable card, even in a 9. I think the only way that card would be go up, really. I think it was a bad card for me to send in. Because I got a 9 and it's just not worth that much. 1997's Metal Universe Championship, number 23. It received a 9. I think it's probably about a $75 card. Number 9, 1997's Stadium Hoop Screams HS10. It received a 7 as a grade. It's probably about an $18 card. It's one of those that I think I probably would have been better off not getting it graded at all if I was going to receive that just a 7. Number 10, 1996 Fleer Metal, number 181, received a 9. I think it's a $75 card. Number 11, 1996 Ultra 286. It received a 7. It's probably a $30 card. Number 12, 1996 Collector's Choice Mini. It's the one that has Jordan, Penny Hardaway, and Kemp. Received a 6. It's really there's not a lot of information on this card. Compared to the previous sheet, there are a lot of boxes that have no data in this because, like Sports Card, I believe it was Sports Card Pro, didn't have any values below a 6 on some cards, or maybe it was Collects doesn't have value on cards under a 7. In any event, I think it's probably just about a $5 card. Number 13, 1996 Skybox Z-Force, number 142. I received a 6. It's probably about an $18 card, and yeah, not much value there. Number 14, 1999 Upper Deck Hard Court, number 26, the Kobe card. Received an 8. It's probably a $30 card. Number 15, 1998 Upper Deck Jordan number 290. It received a 5, and I've got it. It's probably about a $5 card in that grade. Number 16, 1997's Metal Universe number 23. It received a 6. It's probably about a $40 card. Alexa, stop. Number 17, 1997's SPX Kobe, number 21. It received a 7. It's probably about a $25 card. Number 18 was 1998's Press Pass Net Burners, number 44. Received a 6. It's probably a $25 card. A lot of these just, they seem to either, because the grades weren't great, they either tanked in that I shouldn't have gotten them graded, or several are just made just a couple dollars. Number 19, 1997 Stadium Hardcourt Heroics or Heroes Jordan H1. It received an 8. It's probably a $150 card. It's actually, I think it's the most, in this batch of cards, it's the card that did the best. Number 20, 1996 Upper Deck Predictor Scoring. It's P2. That's a nice, it's the one that looks like a TV. That is a $30 card. It received a 6. It's a $30 card. Number 21, 1997's SPX Jordan, number 6, received a 9. That's $115, I think. 1997's SPX Jordan, the sky blue, number 6, it received an 8. And I think that's probably about $175, maybe, yeah. Yeah, about $175. Is that right? Correction, my handwriting. $75, not $175, a $75 card. 1997's SPX Jordan, the sky blue card, number 6, received an 8. It is a $75 card. And number 23, 1999's Upper Deck Michael Jordan, a higher power, the MJ10. It received a 9. That's about a $100 card. And number 24, 1997's Topps Chrome NBA Champs, number 51. I believe that is a $75 card. And last but not least, well, actually it's right at about least, 1993's Ultra Inside Outside, number 4. It received a 5. Yeah, another 5. It's about a $9 card, just like the rest. If you add up all these figures for these 25 cards, it is about $1,000, and well, it is $1,000 and $1,020. And if you add these figures to the previous total, it was $1,130. So $1,130, and so we'd be looking at $1,150, or excuse me, $2,150 as the total. And I spent, it was $1,030 for the cards. So I did come out ahead. Would I have submitted a lot of these cards again? Probably not. Obviously, hindsight's 2020. This is the part of the video where I put a big asterisk and say, it's not my fault, the data wasn't there. The truth is, I take full responsibility for the cards that I sent in. It was an education, an expensive education maybe. The truth is, I made all my money back in part one. Part two was just a bonus, so some cards may not have done as well as I would have hoped, but on the whole, I wouldn't have sent the cards in if I was going to be so sensitive about the results, and I most especially would not have recorded any of them if I was that sensitive about them. That said, if you see anything, saw anything in the cards, saw anything in the videos that you think is comment worthy, hit me up in the comments and let me know. I do my best to read and answer all comments that are submitted. I have about 10 cards that are coming back soon. You might be interested. 10 vintage cards. I think I sent them in under a special about 2 months ago. They should be coming back relatively soon. I have other videos of estates, auctions, yard sales, and things that I go to. That it's just a fun channel for me. Check the videos out if you have a mind. We'll see you later. My name is Scott. Bye.